Hey guys, Nikki Naab-Levy here, and today I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do to strengthen your serratus anterior to decrease the odds of injuring your shoulder. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. Real quick, why might we want to strengthen our serratus anterior, and what is it? So your serratus anterior is a shoulder stabilizer. It's kind of on the sides of your rib cage, and it helps upwardly rotate the shoulder blade. So when I bring my arm overhead this way, my shoulder blade is going to kind of follow my arm in this upward rotation. And that's really important because if you can't upwardly rotate your shoulder blade, then that's when you're actually going to get impingement and pain in your shoulder joint. Likewise, your serratus anterior is the muscle that helps hold your shoulder blade against your rib wall. And that's really important because, again, when you're doing an exercise like a push-up or a plank, if you don't have that strength there, then you're more likely to get compression or grinding or pain or injury in the joints. So let's get into it. All that you're going to need for this routine today is a light resistance band. And I've just gone ahead and set it up already by tying a double knot on one side. So I've got a loop here and then just some extra band. So that's your whole setup. So the first exercise you're going to do, you're going to lie on your back. You're going to pop the band around your foot and then come on down. And so here, I'm going to choke up on my band, not too much, just so I have a little bit of tension. I'm going to set my shoulder back in the joints. I'm going to kind of let my arm settle down towards the ground, so I'm not hiking my shoulder in my ear or overly squeezing it away from my ear either. And then you're just going to slowly reach your arm overhead. And as you reach your arm overhead, you're going to feel your shoulder blade kind of glide up and away, following the same direction as your fingertips, and then you're going to come back up. And you're going to do this several times. If you're not sure what to feel, what you want to do is you can actually find kind of your shoulder blade just to the inside of it by your armpit, and what you'll actually feel if you hit this right is a little bit of activation right around your armpit, and that's your serratus anterior. You can also check if you feel your shoulder squeezing down or depressing when you do this. If you do, that's actually your lat that's over-engaging. So think about really relaxing your lats and letting the shoulder blade glide a little bit up and away. Okay, the second move I'm going to show you is something called sternum drops. This helps unstick sticky shoulders, and the other thing it does is it helps activate, again, your serratus anterior, both through moving the shoulder blade, but also in stability. So you're going to set yourself up on hands and knees. You want wrists kind of right underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. You want to set your neck position by lifting your chin in the air and then just gently tucking your chin down. And then all you're going to do here, keeping the elbows straight, I'll almost roll my elbow pits in towards one another, so you're kind of externally rotating your upper arm bones. And you're just going to let your chest drop in between your shoulder blades and then push through your arms. Find the muscles on the sides of your rib cage or your serratus to, again, lift your whole body upward. And you're going to do this a few times. So you just want to think about, as you do this, letting your spine and your ribs kind of move in between the shoulder blades. And you could do this up to 8 or even 10 times. What you want to avoid is kind of this thing where you sink in the back or this thing where you round in the back. So again, you're lengthened through your spine. You're just moving the ribs across the shoulder blades. We'll go one more. All right, so the last exercise I'm going to show you here is something called wall slides. Again, working the upward rotation of the serratus anterior. I'm going to throw in a little bonus move to access your mid-traps. That helps hold your shoulder blades together at kind of an appropriate distance. So here's all it is. You're going to stand about 6 to 8 inches away from the wall. You've got your pinky fingers on the wall, feet just about hip width apart, and then all you're going to do is just slide your hands up the wall, and as you slide your hands up the wall, you'll feel your shoulder blades, again, upwardly rotate or glide up and away, and then you'll come back down, and you'll feel those same muscles turn on that you did when you were lying on your back doing that band pull. Again, you could do this about 8 times. If you feel good with this, no pinching in the front of the shoulders. By the way, if you feel pinching in the front of the shoulders, you've probably shrugged instead of upwardly rotated, so just think about keeping the shoulders back. So if everything is going well, you can slide your hands up. And from here, you're going to feel the muscles gently in between your shoulder blades activate as you bring your thumbs back so your pinky fingers come off of the wall. You're going to place your hands back down on the wall and then lower your elbows down. Let's try that one more time. You'll slide your hands up, float the fingers off of the wall to feel a little bit of activation between your shoulder blades. Place your fingertips back on and lower. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, I'd invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care.